Where in the world can you live well with wildlife? Here. Right here. People travel the world to see the wonders of wildlife. What many don't know is that right here, in our own backyard, live some of the most remarkable creatures in the natural world. The northern spotted owl, a threatened species, has special feathers adapted to muffle sounds and allow them to fly silently in search of prey. An owl might be more easily detected by feeling the wind it creates in flight than by hearing the beat of its wings. Bobcats are expert climbers and swimmers, excellent hunters with keen eyesight. The long hairs on their ear tips serve as antennae, increasing the bobcat's ability to hear the slightest sound. The peregrine falcon is a fast flyer. During its spectacular hunting dive, it drops from over a half-mile in the sky, reaching speeds of more than 200 miles an hour. They are a good indicator of the health of wildlife in cities. They like to nest high in buildings, and some even nest on the Golden Gate Bridge. Welcome to the world of WildCare. WildCare is the Bay Area's guide to wildlife. We help people to live well with the wild animals that share our world through a complete cycle of respectful, practical, and humane programs.
Voy a necesitar ayuda. Are you guys ready to find out what the owls have been eating? All right.
As our cities and suburbs expand into the wild spaces around us, learning to share habitat becomes more essential. Although many wild creatures are hidden or hiding from us, some find a good place to call home close by. Having good boundaries and respect becomes important, and with WildCare's help, people learn practical things to do, like using owl boxes to address rodent problems instead of using poisons, and how to manage our homes and property to protect their family and ours. Think WildCare 411. We work proactively to prevent problems and provide advice, teaching people how to live well with wild animals so they don't become injured in the first place. Our Living with Wildlife hotline answers thousands of calls each year and tells people what they can do to aid wild animals.
If the bird can't fly, put it in a box, but don't feed it, don't give it any food, any water, into WildCare as soon as possible.
Our nature education programs teach the value of wildlife and their wonders to over 40,000 people each year via nature camps, nature van visits, school programs, and our newest Families in Nature hikes. Following the lead of Elizabeth Terwilliger, we're getting people out into nature so they can learn about and protect what is precious. Think WildCare 911. Sometimes information and education can't prevent problems or injuries. Our new Pitcairn Wildlife Rescue Van is equipped to handle fires, oil spills, and other disasters. WildCare Solutions Service provides frontline, hands-on help to homeowners and businesses when wildlife and people encroach on each other's territory. Help for both is just a phone call away. When injuries do occur, our wildlife hospital administers direct medical aid to animals in need. Over 4,000 sick, injured, and orphaned animals are treated in the hospital or in our WildCare foster care network. More than 200 species share life among us, and WildCare is there to make sure that we all thrive. Whenever we can, we work with the powers of nature. This tiny red-tailed hawk, an orphan baby, was tended by one of our foster care volunteers, who helped him become healthy and strong. While we looked for a wild pair of hawks that could raise him in the wild, we found the perfect nest and parent birds, with a chick nearly the same age. And this little guy got a second chance at life in the wild. And a new sibling. People want to do the right thing for wildlife, but we don't always know what to do. WildCare is there to show the way. Where in the world can you live well with wildlife? Here,